Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Brother Reynolds Field here at Salve Regina University in Newport, Rhode Island for this Commonwealth Coast Conference matchup between the visiting Roger Williams Hawks and Salve Regina Seahawks. Starting pitcher for today's game for the Seahawks is Michael Matthews, number 35. The lineup for the home Seahawks is leading off number 10 at shortstop, Madden Ward. In the second spot, number 14, Dylan Ketch. In right field, number 22, Zach Smith. At third base, number 6, Jack Betts. Batting fifth, number 40, the DH, Tristan Dacey. Batting sixth, number 9, in center field, Michael DeFusco. Seventh, at first base, number 23, Sean O'Malley. Batting eighth, number 11, the left fielder, Dustin Cicada. And batting ninth today, number 3, the second baseman, Anthony Ciesco. Leading off for the Hawks here is Justin Stone, number 3, starting in right field. Michael Matthews getting set to pitch. Dylan Ketch behind the plate. First pitch here. He'll take it right down the middle, strike one. That ball's in for a strike, 0-2. Ground ball up the middle, and it gets through for a base hit. Chris Bosco to hit second for the Hawks. Justin Stone on first with a single to center. First pitch to Bosco. Called strike. 0-1. Stone takes off. Ball gets away from catch. Stolen base for Justin Stone. 1-1 the count to Chris Bosco. Bosco, the starting catcher for the Hawks today. Steps in. 0-2 count, excuse me. That ball is hit. into center field. It would be a single. Stone advances to third. So runners on first and third, no outs for the Hawks here in the top of the first. And Matthews runs into a little bit of trouble early on. Eli Kamner up for the Hawks. First pitch here. Up high, ball one. Matthew checks on the runner. Gets him out at first. So it'll be one out, runner on third for the visiting Hawks. Great move from Matthews. Looked like he just froze the runner on first instantly. Want to know the count. Next pitch to Kamner is in the dirt. Ball two. Two-0 pitch to Kamner here. Fouled and out of play. Count will be 2-1. Still a runner on third. The Hawks threatening to score in the top of the first. Two-one pitch from Matthews. Fouled off again by Kamner. It'll be 2-2 with one out. Swung on, called, strike three from Matthews. It'll be two outs, runner on third now. Nasty breaking ball. Yeah, that ball started in the middle of the zone, just dropped right down towards the player's shins and couldn't help it swing. First pitch to Roth is a strike. Count will be 0-1, two outs. Still that runner on third. The Hawks are looking to hopefully score him before the bottom of the first. Oh, one pitch from Matthews here. Ball in the dirt. 1-1 to count. One pitch. Ground ball to short. Madden Ward scoops it. Makes the play over to first. So the Seahawks avoid damage there in the top of the first. Due up for the Hawks in the bottom of the first is Madden Ward, Dylan Ketch, and Zach Smith. We'll take a break here. Welcome back here at Brother Reynolds Field. The bottom of the first will leading off is Madden Ward, number 10, sophomore from Clinton, Connecticut. And first pitch to Ward will be a ball outside. 1-0 the count. One-0 pitch to Ward. In there on the outside corner for a strike. Madden hits one in play to short. Ground ball. Dominguez fields it cleanly and gets the out. 1 out. Now up for the Seahawks, number 14, Dylan Ketch. Dylan Ketch, 4 for 4 yesterday with 4 hits against Wheaton College. Outstanding day. See first pitch here from Farrell. Low. Called a ball, 1-0. One 0 pitch from Farrell. Another low ball, 2-0. And the 2-0 pitch is hit. Ground ball to first baseman right on the line. Field it cleanly and to step on the bag for a second out. Zach Smith to hit against Farrell now. First pitch. Swung on and fouled off. In foul play. Count will be 0-1. We can see here Zach Smith taking an aggressive approach here. 0-1 pitch from Farrell. Up high. 1-1. We'll see what Smith can do here with 2 outs in the bottom of the first. Called strike 2. Count will be 1-2. 2 outs. Now the 1-2 from Farrell. Lone outside. Count will be 2-2 on Zach Smith. Two pitch from Farrell. Hits Zach Smith. Seemed like it might have been fouled off the tip of his bat. Still 2-2 here. Two and 2 pitch from Farrell. Outside. Count will be full. Ball's fouled off by Zach Smith. Count still 3-2. Smith being disciplined up at the plate. Always has been. Here comes another 3-2 pitch from Farrell. Swung on in. Laced down the left field line. Zach Smith turns and runs for second. He'll be in there with a standing double. Big 2-out hit from Zach Smith. Bottom of the first here. Now up, a freshman from Narragansett, Rhode Island. Number 6, Jack Betts, will step in here with 2 outs. First pitch from Farrell. In the dirt, ball 1. The 1-0 pitch is in there for a strike. Count will be 1-1. One pitch here. Slow roller to short. Scoops it and makes the play. That ends the bottom of the first. Score still tied at 0-0 heading into the top of the second. We'll be back after the break. Welcome back here. Due up for the Hawks, we have Dominguez, Cedino, and Bonavita. First pitch from Matthews is in there for a strike. 0-1 pitch here. Off-speed pitch, called strike. Count will be 0-2. Dominguez is quickly down on 2 pitches here. Fouled off. Count will remain 0-2. Another 0-2 pitch here from Matthews. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Now up will be Tyler Cedeno, third baseman for the Hawks here. And the first pitch here from Matthews. Attempt at a bunt. Flying foul over the fence. Count will be 0-1. Cedeno trying to catch Jack Betts sleeping over there at third base. We'll see how Matthews adjusts here. 0-1. Swung on and foul tip. Fouled back. 0-2. And Matthews up quickly again. 0-2. 0-2 pitch here. Swung on. Fouled back again. Count remains 0-2. Oh, 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. 2 outs here on 2 strikeouts in the top of the second for Matthews. And his off-speed pitch is definitely working today. Roger Williams hitters seeming to have some trouble hitting it. Bonavita here to step in, the DH. First pitch is going to be high and out. Ball 1. See the 1-0 pitch from Matthews. Off speed in there for a strike. Count 1-1. Off speed pitch seeming to be Matthews' dominant pitch today. 1-1 pitch here. High and out. 2-1 count. Next pitch is up high. Count will be 3-1 on Bonavita. Three-one pitch here from Matthews. And he walks him. First walk of the day there for Matthews. Runner on first. 2 outs. Due up, Hoban, number 6. Excuse me, number 9. Playing shortstop today for the Hawks. First pitch here from Matthews. Up high, call the ball. Count will be 1-0. 1-0 pitch here from Matthews. In there on the inside corner for a strike. 1-1. One pitch from Matthews here. Bonavita on first base. Hit hard to third base. Jack Betts throws it to second. Anthony Ciesco tags the bag after making a jumping catch for the third out. And that'll end the top of the second. 2 up for the Seahawks. We have Tristan Dacey, Michael DeFusco, and Sean O'Malley. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Up now for the Seahawks, we got Tristan Dacey, number 40, the DH here today for the Seahawks, and we'll see what he can do against Farrell. First pitch from Farrell. In tight, call the ball. It'll be 1-0. One-0 pitch here from Farrell. Up high, ball 2. And as Dacey waits patiently for his pitch, count will be 2-0. Pitch here from Farrell. Caught the inside corner, it'll be strike. Count 2-1 here on Dacey. The pitch from Farrell. Swung on and fouled off. Count will be 2-2. Two-two pitch here from Farrell. In there for called strike 3 on the corner. And Dacey goes down looking. Should be 1 out for Michael DeFusco. Next up for the Seahawks. First pitch here from Farrell. It'll be out for a ball, 1-0. Next pitch is fouled off by DeFusco, out of play. Count will be 1-1. One pitch from Farrell. Up high, call the ball. It'll be 2-1. 1 out here in the bottom of the second. The Seahawks try to get something going. This pitch from Farrell is swung on and missed by DeFusco. Healthy cut. It'll be 2-2. 2-2 pitch here from Farrell. Fouled off and out of play. Remains 2-2. Seahawks hitters seeming to be aggressive today, not letting anything get by them. As DeFusco steps in. 2-2 pitch from Farrell here. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. As Farrell strikes out the first 2 of this second inning here. Up now for the Seahawks. Number 23, Sean O'Malley. Freshman here at Salve. First pitch from Farrell. Swung on. Fly ball to shallow right field. And Galino makes the catch for the 3rd out of the second inning. Still scoreless here at Salve Regina, heading into the top of the 3rd. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Welcome back here to Salve Regina University. We'll start the third. Michael Matthews pitching still for the Seahawks. And first pitch here to Galeno. In there, swung on for called strike one. Count will be 0-1 here. Oh, 1 pitch is in there for a strike. Count will be 0-2 on Galeno. Quickly up 0-2 is Matthews. Third pitch is in the dirt, swung on. Dylan Ketch fires over to first for the first out of the inning. So there'll be 1 out here for Matthews, who seems to have gotten into his groove after a little trouble in the first inning. Hawks batters having trouble with those off-speed pitches. First pitch here from Matthews. Inside, called a ball. Count will be 0-1. One 0 pitch. Off speed in there for a strike. One pitch here from Matthews. In the dirt for a ball. Count will be 2-1 here. Justin Stone, the batter. Leadoff man here for the Hawks today. As Matthews settles in, gets ready for that 2-1 pitch. Swung on. Hard down the left field line, but foul. Count will be 2-2. Stone steps in for this 2-2 pitch. Pitch from Matthews. Off speed. Call the ball. Seahawks seeming to not agree with that call. Count will be 3-2. Pitch from Matthews. Curveball swung on. Grounded over to Jack Betts at third. Fielded cleanly and thrown over to first for the second out of the inning. Clean fielding here today from both teams so far. 2 outs here in the top of the first. Chris Bosco steps in to face Matthews again. First pitch from Matthews. In there on the outside corner for a strike. 0-1 to Bosco. One pitch from Matthews. Up high. Count will be 1-1. One pitch from Matthews. Swung on and grounded down to Jack Betts at third again. Makes the backhanded grab and fires over to first for the third out of the inning. So another quick 1-2-3 inning there from Michael Matthews, as those Hawk hitters seeming to have some trouble with that curveball still. We head to the bottom of the third and we're taking a break. We'll be back. Dustin Cicada will step in for the Seahawks. Try to get something going here in the bottom of the third. Still scoreless here at Brother Reynolds Field, as neither team seem to be getting anything going. First pitch here to Cicada. Swung on. Grounded over to third. Cedeno bobbles it, loses track of it, and fires over to first, but not in time, as Cicada using his speed to his advantage. So Anthony Ciesco will be up here with a runner on first and no outs. As head coach Eric Sorella would say, hit it hard somewhere. Make something happen. Dustin Cicada proving that. Anthony Ciesco shows bunt early. Farrell steps off. And Farrell fires over to first, trying to get Dustin Cicada. Not in time. Still waiting on this first pitch to Ciesco. And it's bunted down the first baseline. Foul. Count will be 0-1 on Ciesco. So Cicada's still on first. Ciesco will see an 0-1 pitch here. Showing bunt. Pops it up. Caught by the first baseman. So there will be one out here for the Hawks. Cicada's still on first. Madden Ward now up for the Seahawks with one out. Runner on first. And Ward will see the first pitch here from Farrell. It's the pitch. In the dirt. Count 1-0. Farrell comes set here. Ball is laced into left field. Caught by the left fielder. Galino making the grab there. Cicada will stay at first. Dylan Ketch will step into the box with 2 outs, run around first. Seahawks making hard contact today. Even with the cold and windy conditions here in Newport. Dylan Ketch steps in. First pitch to him from Farrell here. Swung on. Fly ball to deep center field. And Camner runs back and makes the grab. There will be 3 outs. So Farrell avoids some early base runners there. And we are still scoreless heading into the top of the 4th here in at Brother Reynolds Field in Newport, Rhode Island. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Welcome back here. Bottom of the fourth now. Excuse me, top of the fourth now. Michael Matthews still pitching for the Seahawks. He'll pitch to Camner. First pitch here. Attempt at a bunt. The umpire said he went. It'll be a called strike one. 0-1 here. Oh, one pitch here from Matthews. Curveball low. It'll be called a ball. Count will be 1-1 on. One pitch here from Matthews. Swung on and deep to left field. That ball will get out of here. So it's a home run here. Solo home run here in the top of the fourth by Eli Camner to put the Hawks up 1-0. Roth will step in for the Hawks now. First pitch is down the middle for a strike, 0-1. Oh, one pitch from Matthews. Bounces in the dirt. Be 1-1. And that ball got out of here in a hurry by Camner right off the bat. Clearing the left center field fence here. 1-1 pitch from Matthews, who will be a swinging strike. Count 1-2. One-two pitch here. It'll bounce in the dirt. Good block by Dylan Ketch. It'll be 2-2. Ross steps in. 2-2 pitch here from Matthews. Swung on and fouled back. Kind of still 2-2. So we'll see another 2-2 pitch here from Matthews. Here's the pitch, called strike 3. Looking was Roth, and it'll be the Seahawks' first out of the inning. Now up for the Hawks, Anthony Dominguez, number 10 here. Step in to face Matthews. First pitch. Called ball 1. Seahawks do not agree. One 1-0 pitch from Matthews here. Swung on and grounded over to third. It'll be foul. Count will be 1-1. Excuse me, 0-2 on Dominguez. Matthews up quickly, 0-2. Here's a pitch. Curveball up high. Would be called a ball. Count 1-2. 1-2 pitch from Matthews. Inside. It'll be another ball. 2-2 here. And Dominguez will watch ball 4 go by. He'll walk down to first. So we have a runner on first. Cedino up at the plate, the left fielder. One out here in the top of the 4th. Hawks up quickly, 1-0. On a solo home run by Eli Camner. See the first pitch here from Matthews. He'll check on Dominguez over at first. Not in time. First pitch is in there for a called strike. 0-1 to count to Cedino. It's the 0-1 pitch from Matthews. Cedino calls time. Matthews will step off. A 0-1 pitch from Matthews. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. Matthews up 0-2 on Cedino now. Dominguez still over there at first. The 0-2 pitch here from Matthews. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. So the Seahawks have 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. Dominguez still over there at first. Bonavita, the DH, to hit for the Hawks. First pitch from Matthews. Swung on and fouled back. Out of play. Count will be 0-1. As Matthew peeks in at the sign. Takes a look over to the runner at first. And he's going to check the runner over there at first. Not in time. Oh, 1 pitch here. Swung on and fouled back. Count will be 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch from Matthews. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. That'll end the top of the 4th for the Seahawks, but now trailing 1-0 due to a line drive home run for Camner in the top of the 4th. Hawks lead 1-0. We're taking a break. We'll be right back. Welcome back here to the bottom of the fourth here in the CCC game between the Roger Williams Hawks and the Salve Regina Seahawks. Zach Smith steps in to bat against Farrell. First pitch here. Swung on. Another laser down the left field line, and it'll be fair. He'll take a turn and he'll run and stand into second there. Second double of the day for Zach Smith. Now up for the Seahawks, we got number 6, Jack Betts. We'll see if he can potentially put the Seahawks on the board. First pitch from Farrell. Called strike. Count will be 0-1. No outs here in the bottom of the fourth. Zach Smith on second. A 1 pitch will be grounded up the middle and into center field. Zach Smith will take a turn around third, and he will score on a single by Jack Betts. So the Seahawks quickly on the board here in the bottom of the fourth from a single by Jack Betts in the center field. Zach Smith starting it off with that double, leadoff double. Scoring from second easily on that base hit. Stepping in now is number 40, Tristan Dacey. See what he can do against Farrell here. Farrell checks over on Jack Betts. Not in time. First pitch from Farrell. Swung on and lined into center. Jack Betts will round second. And the throw from the center fielder will be cut off. Jack Betts makes it to third on a single from Tristan Dacey. Roped into center field. So it'll be first and third for the Seahawks. Michael DeFusco coming up to bat. No outs here in the bottom of the fourth as the Seahawks are threatening to score some more. Fusco steps in. First pitch from Farrell. Swung on and lined into center field. It'll be caught. But Jack Betts is able to tag up and score from third. It'll be 2-1 Seahawks on a sac fly to left from Michael DeFusco. Dacey remains at first base, so it'll be first runner on first with 1 out here in the bottom of the fourth. Sean O'Malley steps up to the plate. Face Farrell again. First pitch from Farrell. Called strike on the inside corner, and the Seahawks did not like that one. Count will be 0-1 here on O'Malley. One pitch from Farrell. Swung on and fouled off, out of play. Count will be quickly 0-2 on Sean O'Malley. Oh, 2 pitch from Farrell here. Called strike 3. Fastball on the outside corner. Catches O'Malley looking. It'll be 2 outs in the bottom of the fourth here. Dustin Cicada to hit for the Seahawks. Tristan Dacey still over there at first. First pitch to Cicada. Shows bunt. Takes a curveball for a strike. It'll be 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch from Farrell. Swung on and fouled off to the right side by Cicada. Count will be quickly 0-2 again. And Farrell doing a nice job this inning, getting ahead of batters. He seems to have settled in after a couple of Seahawk runs are put up on the board. 1-2 count here for Cicada. Farrell comes set. 1-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled back by Cicada. Count still 1-2. Two outs here for the Hawks in the bottom of the fourth. 1-2 pitch from Farrell. Hits Cicada. And he will jog down to first. Dacey will take second. So it'll be first and second for Anthony Ciesco as he gets a chance here with 2 outs. And the Roger Williams coach is not too happy about that call. It seemed as if Dustin Cicada did not make an attempt to get out of the way of the ball. However, the umpire will keep the call as it stands, so it'll still be first and second for the Seahawks. Anthony Ciesco steps in. First pitch from Farrell. It'll be a ball low and outside. 1-0 to Ciesco. One-0 pitch from Farrell. Swung on and fouled back. Count to be 1-1. Still first and second. 1-1 count to Anthony Ciesco. Here's the pitch from Farrell. It'll be looking called strike 2. Count will be 1-2. And we'll see what Ciesco does here with 2 outs. Swung on and fouled back. Ciesco battling. Count still 1-2. Cisco calls time. Cisco will step in. Count still 1-2. See another pitch from Farrell here. And it is swung on and fouled deep to right field. Hits a couple of tree branches over there on Shepherd Avenue. Count still 1-2. So we'll see another 1-2 pitch here from Farrell. There it is. In the dirt, the catcher scoops it and attempts to pick off Dacey over there at second base, but the shortstop, Hoban, keeps it in front. Luckily, that didn't get away from him. So the count 2-2 now. Pitch will be low. Full count with 2 outs here for Anthony Ciesco. We'll see the runners taken off. Once again, Dustin Cicada at first and Tristan Dacey on second. 3-2 pitch from Farrell, and he steps off. Here's the 3-2 pitch from Farrell. Swung on, fouled towards the Seahawk dugout. Count still 3-2. Ciesco making it a battle up the plate now. He'll see another 3-2 pitch from Farrell. Here's the pitch. Runners take off. And Ciesco will walk to load the bases here in the bottom of the 4th. So it'll be 2 outs with bases loaded for sophomore Madden Ward. We'll see what he does here. With 2 outs. Seahawks lead 2-1 still. After a couple of nice hits by Zach Smith, Jack Betts, and Tristan Dacey. First pitch from Farrell. It'll be outside for a ball. Count 1-0 to Ward. We'll see what the Seahawks do with 2 outs here. 1-0 pitch from Farrell. Swung on. Check swing and a foul ball over the first base dugout. Count will be 1-1. Team Madden Ward didn't want to swing at that pitch, but could not resist. At least a check swing. So 1-1, 2 outs. Pitch here from Farrell. Off speed to be called inside, and there's not a lot of people that are happy with that call. Count will be 2-1 to Ward. Two 2-1 from Farrell. That'll be low for ball 3. 3-1 here to Ward. And 2 outs, so nowhere to put Ward on the bases, so Farrell is going to have to battle here. Bosco comes out to talk to him. So we have Anthony Ciesco at first, Dustin Cicada at second, and Tristan Dacey on third base for the Seahawks. And Madden Ward up at the plate. 2 outs here. We'll see a 3-1 pitch from Farrell. Strike 2. Just on the outside corner, so the count will be full. 3-2 with 2 outs here for Madden Ward. As a bunch of Hawks pitchers seem to be running towards the bullpen. Three-two pitch from Farrell. Swung on and fouled out of play. Count still 3-2. Count 3-2 to Madden Ward. We'll see if Farrell can get out of this inning without further damage. Runners will be taking off. Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled out of play yet again. It seemed as if Roth had a chance at that, but overran it. Count still 3-2 with 2 outs. Bases loaded for Madden Ward. Seahawks really battling Farrell today. Really raising his pitch count. Countless foul balls today. Farrell comes set. 3-2 pitch to Madden Ward. Runners will take off. And it'll be swung on. Another foul ball towards the Seahawk dugout. Still 3-2. Madden Ward steps in. And he'll see another pitch from Farrell here. It's swung on. And hit to shallow left center field. In for a single. That brings 2 Seahawks across the plate. So a single to shallow center field for Madden Ward. Anthony Ciesco makes it to third. Tristan Dacey and Dustin Cicada will score. It'll be 4-1 Seahawks here in the bottom of the 4th. First and third here for Dylan Ketch now with 2 outs. And there is action in the Hawks bullpen right now. Doesn't seem as if Farrell will pitch for too much longer. Dylan Ketch here with a chance to do some real damage. After that single by Madden Ward, scored 2. He'll show bunt. It'll be a called ball. 1-0 for Dylan Ketch. We'll see if Madden Ward decides to take second base here with 2 outs. 1-0 pitch from Farrell. Madden Ward takes off for second. Dylan catch, check swing, ground ball to shortstop. Hoban will field it cleanly and fire over to first for the third out, but not in time as the Seahawks score 2 more runs and make it a 4-1 lead over the Roger Williams Hawks here as we go into the top of the 5th. Big hits from Zach Smith, Jack Betts, and Tristan Dacey along with Madden Ward here. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the top of the 5th here. Seahawks are leading 4-1 against the Hawks of Roger Williams. And the action in the Hawks bullpen seems to have subsided for now. We'll see if we'll get a new pitcher, bottom of the 5th. First pitch from Matthews is outside. Be 1-0. Pitch. Call the ball, so it'll be 2-0. Pitch from Matthews. It'll be grounded softly to shortstop. Madden Ward can't make the play. And Justin Stone will reach to first base.
Who does?
So runner on first, no outs here in the top of the 5th for the Hawks. Matthews comes set. Pitch is inside. Call the ball. Count 1-0. 1-0 pitch from Matthews. Curveball in there for a strike. Right down the middle. Gonna be 1-1 here. Batter shows bunt. Pitch is up high. It'll be called a ball. 2-1. So the 2-1 pitch here from Matthews. Swung on and fouled back. Count 2-2. Two and two. Pitch from Matthews. Time called. Count will be 2-2 still. See the pitch from Matthews. Swung on and called strike 3. So Matthews picks up another strikeout. Be 1 out now. Runner on first. In the top of the 5th here. Justin Stone steps into the box here for the Hawks. And he'll have a chance here with 1 out. Pitch from Matthews. Ball taken inside. So Matthews behind 1-0 now to Stone. We'll see the 1-0 pitch here. Looked like Stone wanted to swing but held back. Maybe 2-0. Two-0 pitch from Matthews. And he'll check on Galeno over there at first. Not in time. Two-0 pitch from Matthews. In there for a strike. Count will be 2-1. Two Stone. 2-1 pitch from Matthews. Swung on. And popped up over the first base side. Sean O'Malley will collect it for the second out. Galeno will stay over there at first. And Chris Bosco will step in for the Hawks with 2 outs. As the Salve outfielders seem to shift back a little bit, give him some respect. See the first pitch here to Bosco. Runner takes off from first. Dylan Ketch throws it down to second. Ciesco seemed to scoop and make the tag in time, but the umpire says no. Seahawks bench is not happy with that. So Hoban on second, with a stolen base. And Bosco will step in. 1-0 count. No pitch from Matthews. Swung on and grounded over to third. Jack Betts makes a diving play. Gets up and fires over to first. And is greeted outside the Salve dugout by a bunch of Seahawks fired up now. So now we head to the bottom of the 5th. Salve up 4-1. after a nice play by Jack Betts, a freshman from Narragansett. Take a break. We'll be right back. Zach Smith will step in here and lead off for the Seahawks in the bottom of the 5th. Farrell's still in for the Hawks pitching, although there is some action in the Hawks bullpen. A couple players in the Salve bullpen, but nobody throwing just yet. First pitch from Farrell is bunted down the third base line by Smith, and he'll make it to first. So a base hit bunt single from Zach Smith to lead off the bottom of the 5th. And now Jack Betts with that highlight play in the top of the 5th to end the inning. He'll step in here for the Seahawks with no outs, and Zach Smith on first base. First pitch here from Farrell. Swung on and fouled out of play by Jack Betts. So it'll be 0-1. Oh, one pitch from Farrell. In there on the outside corner for a called strike 2. Jack Betts down 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch from Farrell. Zach Smith will take off towards second. Throw is not in time from Bosco. Zach Smith with another stolen base on the season. Meanwhile, Jack Betts takes a ball. Count will be 1-2. No outs. We'll see what Betts can do with Smith in scoring position now. Pitch here from Farrell. Grounded over to second. That'll move Zach Smith over to third. Throw in time to get Betts at first. So there will be 1 out. Runner on third for the Seahawks. And Tristan Dacey coming up to the plate. See what Dacey can do here with 1 out. Dacey will have another chance against Farrell. First pitch here. Swung on and missed. On an off-speed pitch, it would be 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch here from Farrell. Swung on and lined into deep center field. So Galeno will make the grab, but not able to get Zach Smith as he tags up and scores from third. RBI sac fly from Tristan Dacey. Seahawks lead 5-1 with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. That brings up Michael DeFusco with 2 outs. Ball in dirt. He'll take it for ball 1. Count will be 1-0. 1-0 pitch will be outside. Farrell falls behind quickly, 2-0 to Michael DeFusco. Two 2-0 pitch swung on and fouled over towards the Seahawk dugout. Count 2-1 here. Two 2-1 pitch from Farrell. Swung on. Fouled over the right side. First baseman Roth can't make the catch. And that'll drop for a foul ball. Count now 2-2. Michael DeFusco gets another chance with 2 outs here. Can hear both benches chirping at each other. Two-two pitch from Farrell. Swung on and lined. Lined into center field from Michael DeFusco with 2 outs. And he gives a little wave to the Roger Williams dugout. So that'll bring up Sean O'Malley. Another freshman in the Seahawks lineup. For another chance against Farrell with 2 outs here. DeFusco on first. First pitch from Farrell. Swung on. Fouled towards the Hawks dugout. It'd be 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch from Farrell. DeFusco takes off for second base. Ball gets away. The throw beat him to second base, but the shortstop couldn't hold on. And DeFusco has himself another stolen bag on the season. Count will be 1-1 to O'Malley. With DeFusco in scoring position now. And we'll see the 1-1 pitch from Farrell. DeFusco takes off for third. As O'Malley fouls it off, DeFusco will head back to second. Count will be 1-2. And DeFusco had a very good lead on that. He would have had third easily. The 1-2 pitch from Farrell. O'Malley calls time. Still 1-2 here. That pitch swung on and flied high into right field. But Justin Stone makes the grab, and that'll end the 5th inning. But the Seahawks gain another run. They are leading now 5-1 against Roger Williams, heading into the top of the 6th here at Brother Reynolds Field. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Brother Reynolds Field. It'll be the top of the 6th with Eli Camner up for the Hawks. Michael Matthews still pitching for the Seahawks. First pitch will be a ball. Camner will start out 1-0. And the 1-0 pitch from Matthews. Be inside. Call the ball. It'll be 2-0. Matthews with a very fast tempo this inning. 2-0 pitch. Off speed. Call the strike. 2-1 on Camner. 2-1 pitch from Matthews. Swung on. Fouled over towards the first base side. Sean O'Malley will make the play over behind the Hawks dugout. So there'll be 1 out here in the top of the 6th. Now up for the Hawks, Danny Roth. First baseman for the Hawks today. First pitch from Matthews. In there. Off speed for a called strike 1. It'll be 0-1 to Roth. Oh, 1 pitch from Matthews. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. Matthews up quickly, 0-2. And good things happen when Matthews gets up 0-2. Seeing as those Hawks are struggling with that off speed today. 0-2 from Matthews. Swung on. Grounded over to third. It's going to be a foul ball. Still 0-2. 1 out here in the top of the 6th. So it's still 0-2. See the pitch here for Matthews. Fastball up. Called a ball. Count 1-2 to Roth. Matthews winds up. Swung on. Curveball in the dirt. And catch will fire down to first for out number 2 of the inning. Another strikeout for Matthews on that curveball. Brings up Anthony Dominguez with 2 outs here. We'll step in, see what he can do. Second baseman for the Hawks. First pitch from Matthews is swung on. Another curveball. Called strike 1. 0-1. 0-1 pitch from Matthews. Curveball in the dirt. Dominguez with the discipline to lay off that one. Count will be 1-1. Pitch from Matthews. Fastball swung on. Fouled straight back. Count will be 1-2. And Matthews up quickly in this inning on every batter. We'll see the 1-2 pitch from Matthews here. Curveball. Right down the middle. Nobody happy with that call. But the count will be 2-2. Seahawks are running in towards the dugout. 2-2 pitch is grounded to Matthews. He makes the play. Fires over to first. O'Malley able to catch it and step on the bag. So that'll bring us to the bottom of the 6th, rather. Seahawks still leading 5-1 here at Brother Reynolds Field. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Up now for the Seahawks, Dustin Cicada. Number 11 fouls off the first pitch. It'll be 0-1. And Farrell still pitching for the Hawks. See the 0-1 pitch. Taken and called a ball, so the count will be 1-1. Cicada leading off the Seahawks this inning. Second. As that ball is flied into center field. Catch made by Camner. And we have one out here in the bottom of the 6th. That brings up Anthony Ciesco. He'll hit here for the Seahawks in the bottom of the 6th with 1 out. Ciesco steps in. First pitch here from Farrell. Swung on and lined in a deep left center field. He slides in a second. The throw not in time. And Anthony Ciesco has a double here in the bottom of the 6th. That brings up Madden Ward, leadoff hitter for the Seahawks today, with 1 out. And Ciesco on second base in the bottom of the 6th. Madden Ward steps in. Ciesco takes his lead off a second. Pitch. Fouled away and out of play. Count will be 0-1 on Madden Ward. And some action in the Hawks bullpen. 0-1 pitch from Farrell. Swung on and lined into center field, left field rather. Ciesco will take third. Madden Ward has himself a single here in the bottom of the 6th. Runners on first and third for Dylan Ketch. Coming up here with 1 out. Ketch on fire lately as he went 4 for 4 yesterday. He steps in to face Farrell. First pitch here. Swung on and lined into left field. Diving attempt by Galeno. Unable to make the play. And Dylan Ketch has himself a single to left. Madden Ward advances to second. Anthony Ciesco scores on the hit. That'll bring up Zach Smith. And he's had quite the day today. He'll step in here to face Farrell again with 1 out here. First and second for the Seahawks as they now lead 6-1. First pitch to Smith from Farrell. It'll get away from Bosco. And runners will advance. So now we have second and third for Zach Smith with 1 out. We'll see what he can do with 2 runners in scoring position. The Hawks decide not to intentionally walk Smith. Instead, he fouls one off. Out of play on the right side. Count will be 0-1. Oh, 0-1 pitch from Farrell. Off speed, called, strike 2. Smith down 0-2 quickly.
1-2 on the first pitch, wild pitch. Scoreboard doesn't have it.
Excuse me, 1-2 the count to Smith on the wild pitch. So he'll see a 1-2 pitch here with 1 out. Off speed in the dirt. Bosco makes the block. Count 2-2 now. So 2-2, the count to Smith. One out here. Dylan Ketch at second. Madden Ward on third. The pitch here. Called strike 3. So Zach Smith goes down looking. That'll bring up number 6, Jack Betts, with 2 outs here. Another chance for the Seahawks to put another across the board. First pitch to Betts. It's an off speed, low. Call the ball. Count will be 1-0. Farrell comes set. 1-0 pitch. Another curveball in there for a strike. Count will be 1-1 now to Betts. And he'll have his chance here with 2 outs. Farrell comes set. The ball's in the dirt. Bosco makes the block. It's going to be 2-1. Two-one pitch from Farrell. In there. Called strike 2.
It's the 100th pitch.
And that's Farrell's 100th pitch of the day here in the bottom of the 6th. So he has Jack Betts in a 2-2 count, 2 outs. Ball is line foul and out of play. Still 2-2. Farrell looks in for the sign. Comes set 2-2 to Jack Betts. Pitch is swung on. Grounded over to the first baseman. Betts makes a sliding attempt into first, but is still tagged out. And that'll end the 6th inning here at Brother Reynolds Field. The Seahawks up 6-1 on the visiting Roger Williams Hawks. And we will be right back. back here to Brother Reynolds Field. We got the top of the 7th here. Michael Matthews still pitching for the Seahawks. He's up to 90 pitches. He'll face Cedino. First pitch, off speed, is called a ball. Count will be 1-0. And Matthews is doing a very good job for the Seahawks today. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Check swing. Umpire said he went. Count will be 1-1. And hitter's having a tough time laying off that off-speed pitch from Matthews today. 1-1 pitch. Hits Cedina. He'll take first base. So we'll have a runner on first to lead off the 7th. And that brings up Bonavita. He'll hit for the Hawks. Cedina takes his lead off first. Matthews comes set. First pitch. Swung on. It'll be 0-1. Now a little bit of action in the Seahawk bullpen, as it seems to be Colin Trahan warming up. Matthews checks over to first, not in time. Matthews comes set, count 0-1. The pitch. We'll check on Cedina again. Again, not in time. Trying to keep him close. Taking every measure to not let this thing get out of hand. The pitch from Matthews. In the dirt. Gets by Dylan Ketch. Cedina will take second. Count 1-1. To Bonavita. Matthews comes set. Cedino takes his lead off a second. The pitch. High and tight to Bonavita. Count will be 2-1. And confirmed it is Colin Trahan warming up for the Seahawks in the bullpen. As Matthews comes set. The 2-1 pitch here. He steps off. Cedino goes back to second. Matthews comes set again. Count 2-1, the pitch. Swung on. Lined into left center field. DeFusco cuts it off. Throws it in. Not in time. Bonavita takes second. Cedino scores. So the Hawks on the board again. Cut their deficit to 4 now, here in the top of the 7th, with no outs. That'll bring up Hoban. He'll have a chance here with no outs. First pitch from Matthews. Swung on and missed. Off-speed pitch from Matthews. Count will be 0-1. Pitch is swung on. Gets away from Dylan Ketch, so runner will advance to third. Count 0-2 to Hoban. The Seahawks also have Brett Wilkes warming up in the bullpen. 0-2 pitch from Matthews. Swung on again and missed. Dylan Ketch fires down to first. He'll get the out. Runner will stay at third. We'll have one out here in the top of the 7th. As Matthews continues to dominate with his curveball.
That was his 100th pitch.
As Galino steps into the box, he'll see Matthews' 100th pitch of the day. With one out here in the 7th. First pitch. Curveball, called strike. It'd be 0-1 to Galino. First pitch from Matthews here. Swung on and popped up into center field. Michael DeFusco gets under it and makes the grab. Gets the ball in time. No runs scored. So the Seahawks will have 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. Still a runner on third for the Hawks. And that brings off leadoff hitter number 3, Justin Stone. We'll see if Matthews can get out of this inning without any further damage. First pitch. Inside. Ball 1. Count will be 1-0. Pitch from Matthews. Ball 2. Up high. Count will be 2-0. 2 Stone. Two-zero pitch from Matthews. And Stone hangs off. Count will be 3-0 with 2 outs here. Three-zero pitch from Matthews. Right down the middle. Called strike 1. Matthews comes set. Now the pitch. In there. Curveball called strike 2. Count will be full. So we'll have a full count here. It seems to be some confusion by some of the Seahawks players. But we got to figure it out now. Full count. 2 outs. Top of the 7th. Runner still on third. As Matthews comes set. The pitch. Swung on. And singled into right center field. That'll score a run. So Justin Stone with an RBI single in the top of the 7th here. Brings the score to 6-3. Seahawks still leading. Chris Bosco to step in to the box now with Justin Stone on first. And Eric Sorella will come out and talk to Matthews. Seems as if Brett Wilkes will come in to pitch as he comes out of the Seahawk bullpen. What a day for Michael Matthews. Really dominated with his curveball all day long. Had Hawks hitters off balance. And now he turns it over to Brett Wilkes. We'll be right back. Welcome back here to Brother Reynolds Field. Still in the top of the 7th. Brett Wilkes, the new pitcher for the Seahawks. Trying to close the door here with 2 outs in the top of the 7th. He'll face Chris Bosco. First pitcher, off speed, called a ball. Count will be 1-0. He checks over to first. Stone will get back in time. Second pitch from Brett. It's going to be a strike. Count 1-1 to Bosco. One pitch from Wilkes. Another check over to first. Keeping Stone close to the bag over there. Wilkes comes set. 1-1 pitch. He's in there. An off-speed pitch for a strike. Count will be 1-2 with 2 outs here on Bosco. One-two pitch from Wilkes. Checks on Stone at first again. Not in time. Almost gets away from Sean O'Malley, but he gets up and makes the grab. Now the pitch. Runner goes to second. Throw not in time from catch, as Stone has himself a stolen bag. Count now 2-2 on Bosco. As Stone takes his lead off a second. Wilkes will come set. Now the 2-2 pitch. Low and outside. Count will be full. Runners will be in motion. 3-2, 2 outs. Runner, rather. Wilkes comes set. 3-2 pitch. Swung on and fly deep into left center field. And that ball is out. A 2-run home run from Chris Bosco. And Dustin Cicada a little bit shaken up on the play as he made an attempt to dive over the fence and catch the ball. Seems all right. Now the Hawks back in this game. 6-5, the Seahawks still lead with 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. But that home run by Chris Bosco makes it a 1-run game now. And Camner attempts a bunt but misses. It'll be a called strike 1. Ball is grounded over to Betts at third. Bobbles it. Madden Ward picks it up and decides not to make the throw. So Camner will reach first with 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. Runner on first here for Brett Wilkes. 2 outs in the top of the 7th. First pitch. It's off speed. Low. Called a ball. Count will be 1-0. Checks over to first. Not in time. The pitch from Brett. Called strike 1. Count will be 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch from Brett Wilkes. In the dirt and gets away from Dylan Ketch. Runner advances to second on the wild pitch. So the count will be 2-1 on Roth. Two-one pitch from Brett. Called strike 2. Count will be 2-2 with 2 outs. 2-2 pitch from Brett Wilkes. Swung on and popped up over the infield. Madden Ward takes it over and makes the grab. So that ends the top of the 7th inning. But the Hawks build a little bit of a comeback there as they cut the lead down to 1 for Salve. And we'll head into the bottom of the 7th. Score 6-5. Salve Regina leads. We'll take our 7th inning stretch. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Brother Reynolds Field here in the bottom of the 7th. Salve leads 6-5 against the visiting Roger Williams Hawks. Now pitching for the Hawks, Matt Vernacatola, sophomore out of Berlin, Connecticut, as Daisy fouls off that first pitch. Count will be 0-1. And the Hawks made a little bit of a comeback in the top of the 7th, as Daisy fouls off another. Quickly 0-2. The Hawks build a little bit of a comeback coming back after the home run. Pitch is lined into center field. It'll be a base hit for Daisy. And that'll bring up Michael DeFusco with no outs. And Daisy on first here in the bottom of the 7th. Outfielders giving DeFusco some respect. First pitch gets away from Bosco. Daisy makes it to second. So it'll be a wild pitch and Daisy advance. Count will be 1-0 to DeFusco. Now with a runner in scoring position, we'll see what he can do. Another ball in the dirt. Bosco blocks this one. Count will be 2-0. Daisy will remain at second base. 2-0 pitch. Called strike one. Count will be 2-1. 2-1 pitch from Vernacatola. Swung on and missed. Count will be 2-2 on Michael DeFusco. 2-2 pitch here. Swung on. Grounded up the middle. Hoban scoops it up and fires over to first for the out. Dacey advances over to third base. So it brings up Sean O'Malley here in the bottom of the 7th with 1 out, and Tristan Dacey on third base. First pitch to O'Malley from Vernacatola is low. Called a ball. Count will be 1-0. The 1-0 pitch catches the outside corner. It'll be 1-1 now for Sean O'Malley. The 1-1 pitch from Nakatola. Outside. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swung on. And flied into shallow center. Dacey takes off from third. And he'll score. So a 1-out sac fly to shallow center for Sean O'Malley. Scores Tristan Dacey as the Seahawks are up 2 now. 7-5. That brings up Dustin Cicada with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. First pitch is in the dirt. Ball 1. Count will be 1-0 to Cicada. For Nakatola comes set. The pitch. Inside. It'll be 2-0. The pitch. Swung on. And flied into center field. Right field, rather. Excuse me. And Stone will make the grab, and that'll end the 7th inning. Not before the Seahawks can tack on another run from a sac fly by Sean O'Malley. Tristan Dacey hustling from third. Score the run at home. And we'll head to the top of the 8th. Take a break. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Brother Reynolds Field here in Newport, Rhode Island. As we come to the top of the 8th, Brett Wilkes still pitching for the Seahawks. As the Seahawks now lead 7-5 over the visiting Roger Williams Hawks. Brett Wilkes comes set. First pitch here. Called strike one. Going to be 0-1. Second pitch swung on. Flied in a shallow right. Zach Smith comes in and makes the grab. It'll be 1 out here in the top of the 8th. Tyler Cedeno up for the Hawks. We'll see what he can do with 1 out here. First pitch here from Wilkes. Off speed. It's high. It'll be called a ball. 1-0 here. To Cedeno. 1-0 pitch from Wilkes. This one's low. 2-0. Wilkes comes set. 2-0 pitch. In there for a called strike. Kind of be 2-1. To Cedeno. And here's the 2-1 pitch from Wilkes. In on the hands. And a ground ball to Madden Ward. Throw gets away from Sean O'Malley, but Dylan catches there to back it up. Makes the throw over to Anthony Ciesco at second and gets the out. Cedeno is thrown out at second on a brilliant effort from Dylan Ketch. Backing up the throw at first. And just an outstanding show of effort there from Dylan Ketch. After catching 7 innings and 9 yesterday, makes the effort to run down and back up the throw to first. Brilliant. So that brings us to 2 outs here in the top of the 8th. And we'll have a conference between the umpires. Seems to be they might discussing the ball potentially going out of play before Dylan Ketch picked it up. The call stands. So there will be 2 outs here. Bonavita, the DH, to hit for the Hawks. First pitch from Wilkes. In there. At the knees for a called strike 1. Kind of be 0-1 on Bonavita. As Wilkes comes set. Ball is in the air to center. DeFusco heads back and makes the grab. That'll end the top of the 8th. And a couple of nice plays by the Seahawks. Now we head to the bottom of the 8th. Seahawks up 7-5 still against the visiting Roger Williams Hawks. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Brother Reynolds Field for the bottom of the 8th between the Roger Williams Hawks and the Salve Regina Seahawks. Leading off for the Seahawks in the bottom of the 8th is going to be number 3, Anthony Ciesco. And the first pitch from Vernacatola. First and second pitch are balls from Vernacatola. Count will be 2-0 on Ciesco. Third pitch is going to be ball 3. 3-0. Close pitches from Vernacatola. Just being squeezed a little bit. 3-0. Called strike 1. It's going to be a 3-1 count for Ciesco. He'll step in. And Vernacatola walks him. Which brings up Madden Ward with Ciesco on first. And no outs in the bottom of the 8th. Madden Ward in to face Vernacatola. First pitch here. It's a bunt. It's going to be a bunt towards the first base side. Picked up by the catcher and overthrown to first. So Madden Ward will take second. Ciesco will take third. That's going to be a hit for Madden Ward. So that makes it second and third for the Seahawks. And constantly showing that they can put the ball in play and make the other team do something. That brings up number 14, Dylan Ketch. And he'll have a chance here with 2 runners in scoring position and no outs. We'll see what he can do. The first pitch from Vernacatola is going to be flied into left field. Ciesco tags from third. And the throw is not in time. So it's going to be a sac fly from Dylan Ketch, scoring Anthony Ciesco. And Madden Ward will go ahead and take third as well. So the Seahawks tack on another run with 1 out here in the 8th inning. Going to bring up Zach Smith. We'll see what they do with him. Because really no approach has worked on Smith today. Again, Madden Ward on third base. He'll be the base runner with 1 out here for Zach Smith. As the outfielders shade back a little bit, give Zach Smith some respect. First pitch from Vernacatola. It's going to be swung on and lined into center field. That'll bring in Madden Ward. On a base hit from Zach Smith, the Seahawks continue to roll. It'll be 9-5 now. Seahawks lead here in the bottom of the 8th. Jack Betts to hit for the Seahawks. He'll have Zach Smith on first and 1 out. Let's see what he can do. The pitch is grounded in the 5-6 hole. Shortstop picks it up, makes the throw, and gets Jack Betts at first. Zach Smith will take second base. 2 outs now for the Seahawks. Tristan Dacey due up. We'll see what he can do with 2 outs here. And a runner on second. First pitch from Vernacatola now. Swung on. And it's flied into shallow left field. Third baseman and shortstop have some trouble getting it. And the shortstop will drop it. Zach Smith will score from third. And that puts the Seahawks up 10-5. And Dacey will be on first base. Brings up Michael DeFusco with 2 outs and a runner on first. As Dacey takes his lead off first. Vernacatola comes set. Throws first pitch to DeFusco. It's going to be swung on and lined to second. And Dominguez is going to make the catch. And that'll end the 8th inning. But not before the Seahawks tack on a few runs. As we head to the top of the 9th inning, the Roger Williams Hawks will have their last chance to tie this thing up or to potentially take the lead. As the Seahawks are leading 10-5. Top of the 9th. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Brother Reynolds Field here in the top of the 9th between the Seahawks of Salve Regina and the Hawks of Roger Williams. Brett Wilkes still in, trying to close this thing out. As it'll be the 8-hitter. Hoban. First pitch in for a called strike, 0-1. Second pitch from Wilkes. Swung on and fouled back. Up 0-2 quickly on Hoban. As Wilkes attempts to close this thing out. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and grounded to Madden Ward at short. He scoops it, makes a clean throw over to first, and gets the out. So it'll be 1 out here in the top of the 9th. Hawks have 2 more outs before this thing is over. One out here in the top of the 9th for Brett Wilkes. And pinch hitter will be Brandon Jenkins, sophomore out of East Bridgewater, Mass. He'll step in to face Brett Wilkes. And the first pitch from Wilkes. Curveball in there for a strike. And Seahawks pitchers are dominating with their off speed today. Catching hitters off guard. 0-1 pitch from Wilkes. It's going to be inside, but call the strike. It's going to be 0-2 quickly on Jenkins. Brett Wilkes comes set again. The 0-2 pitch. Jenkins takes that pitch. It's going to be a ball. Count would be 1-2. One-two pitch from Wilkes here. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. So the Hawks of Roger Williams down to their final out here against Salve Regina. And Wilkes has one more out in order to finish this thing and close this game up. Justin Stone will step into bat. He takes a swing. Hits a shallow fly ball into left field. Ward, Betts, and Cicada hustling towards the ball, but it ends up out of play. It'll be 0-1. The 0-1 pitch from Wilkes here. Up high to be called a ball. Evens the count to 1-1. With 2 outs here in the top of the 9th. Pitch here from Wilkes. Curveball low. It's going to be called a ball. 2-1. As Wilkes comes set. 2-1 pitch. It's going to be grounded to Madden Ward at short. Fired over to first. And the throw not in time as Stone speeds past O'Malley. It's going to be an infield hit for Stone. And as O'Malley was dragged off the bag and couldn't make the tag. It brings up Chris Bosco, who homered earlier in this game. Off of Brett Wilkes. We'll see what Brett Wilkes' approach is now. With Justin Stone on first and 2 outs here in the top of the 9th. Hawks down to their final out. First pitch. Swung on and grounded over to short. He fires over to first. And O'Malley makes the tag in time to get Bosco at first. So the Seahawks take the win here today against the Roger Williams Hawks. 10-5, your final score here at Brother Reynolds Field. Our winning pitcher today for the Seahawks, Michael Matthews, who's now 2-1 on the season. Losing pitcher of the Hawks, Farrell, 1-3 now. And for the second consecutive day, Brett Wilkes makes the save for the Seahawks. Yesterday against Wheaton College, now today against Roger Williams. So thank you for watching. I am your announcer, Chris Ryan, alongside Grace Murphy and Logan Marsh, broadcasting, and Ed Habershaw and Tyler Benjamin on live stats. Seahawks win today, 10-5 against the Roger Williams Hawks. Doubleheader tomorrow here at Brother Reynolds Field for the Seahawks as they face Western New England University. And there's a food truck involved tomorrow too here at Brother Reynolds Field.
Fundraiser fed up with
and a fundraiser for Fed Up with Cancer in honor of Eric Sorella and his niece. Once again, thank you for watching. Thank you, and see you next time.